The Museum Immersion program is an amazing learning experience for students. They get to come here to the museum and really go in depth with their history. They have an opportunity to make their own decisions about what they're learning. Their teacher has crafted a series of activities ahead of time with museum staff that gives the children an absolute ownership over their own history and what they're learning.
Having an Immerse program at a museum like this really brings history alive for the kids. It's challenging in a classroom to teach history in an engaging way that the kids can really wrap their minds around. So bringing them here and allowing them to do more than just a field trip, more than just let's go and wander through the museum and maybe we hear half of what our guides are saying and we are distracted by a lot of things. Having an extended period of time in the same place allows the kids to get out of field trip mode and really get into learning mode. So the activities that we've been doing here really help the kids to focus their thinking, their learning. So for example, when they're mapping Lowell, they're taking all the pieces we've learned about in our Michigan History unit and they're actually seeing how that came to be in Lowell as they map the different groups that have been here and learn about how the community grew. And we also, at the same time, we're learning about Michigan history, but we're also learning about the importance of museums to the communities that have them, and understanding why preserving our history is so important to the community, how our history is preserved, how exhibits are put together. The kids are really getting a lot of hands-on experience here with that. There's a group upstairs right now that's actually entering new artifacts into the whole system here, filling out the form, putting the number actually on the artifact itself. They're all wearing gloves so they know how to handle artifacts. They're really learning the importance of preserving things. Another group is getting a tour through the whole museum and seeing where all these artifacts that are not on exhibit are stored. And then part of what they learn is how do the curators choose what is going to be displayed? How do they decide what exhibits they want to have in the museum? And then once they decide that, how do they choose from all the artifacts they have here that might fit into that exhibit? And the kids learn that each exhibit tells a story, and so the curators are choosing items that are going to tell the story they want to tell.
I've never seen so many kids just kind of focus. They were grouping together saying, I really want to learn about this too. And so, but they all had different reasons and they all had different questions about it, so that was really interesting. I love how there's so many, you can see their minds working. You see all the questions that they're forming about every room that they walk into, some more than others. And so far we've done upstairs. And that, I think they were very interested in all the historical things that are stored and why they're stored a certain way and why you can't touch something.
Artifacts have to be at a certain humidity and a certain temperature. Where'd you learn that? It's really fun here and I really like it here. I liked learning about the showboats. I liked about the showboat because it's pretty fun to learn about them. And I like the mannequins, it looks pretty funny.
I think it definitely helps him grow.